bosses actually slap their staff. Hey, you want to see crazy? Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Oh, can we see this? Please check this out. Wow. Anyways, my name is Lola. If you're new here, if you're not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe, and please make sure you like this video if you like it, because it gives other people, like it if you actually like it, because it gives other people the chance to see the video. As you can see from the title of the video, today I'll be talking about something that really affects many young people like ourselves that are just looking for a job, or just anybody looking for a job. Red flags that show that the company is a toxic work environment will affect you mentally, physically, emotionally, and just is bad for you. If you see any of these signs and you're just getting this niggling feeling,
run.
Number one is if it has a vague job description. So how many times will you check out LinkedIn or wherever you are checking for a job, and it just seems like it's not clear what they want? It seems like your job could literally be anything. Maybe they are asking for, oh, must be able to write, and then the next thing is must be able to design, or something just very foul. Maybe it seems like your job description is like 3 or 4 in one, and it's just not clear. It means that they intend to use you for all manner of jobs. Be careful and make sure that you ask questions. Something else that is really important, listen, is for you to find out from others, research, check for reviews of the company to find out what it's really like. Find out what the work culture is really like, because you can see all kinds of glamorous things maybe randomly. The companies will obviously not write, oh, we're toxic and we will kill you and make sure that you only work till death for us. So you have to make sure that you find out from somebody that is trustworthy, maybe like a former employee you can reach out to. One way that I do that is I go on LinkedIn, I see who our mutual connections are, or anybody I know that works there and maybe also follows me or something. Mutual connections, to see where I can reach out to be like, hey, this company has reached out to me, or I'm interested in this company. Should I bother? What is their culture like? Should I run? Should I not waste my time? Just to know before you get in. So you can check on Neraland. That's somewhere else that has good reviews. So make sure you find out from people that you know and check Neraland website. Something else to look out for, and I'm not really sure how you can know this unless you've been working in the industry for a while and know some people that work there. If people are always leaving the company, they are always looking for staff. They are always hiring. It's not because they are Santa. It's because people are always leaving, and it means that it's a terrible place to work at. It means other people are always finding other opportunities, or they just want to get out. So that's a huge red flag. That's a huge red flag. If people are leaving, then you should not bother. Don't and one of the hardest things to do is to leave a toxic work environment. Once you get in, it's very difficult. Trying to find another job. I don't want to be able to not get steady source of income, and so it leaves you feeling trapped. Financial abuse, even in a work environment, is real, because they know that things are tough out there. For you to get another job is difficult, and so they lure you in. Or if you don't do enough research, or if you're not just paying attention, you fall into their trap. There are some companies that you see when you're looking for a job. They're not real companies. They're trying to steal from you, or maybe they're just trying to scam you, or you can get there and what do you know, kidnappers. Please, I'm going to drop a link from Twitter where somebody shared a whole thread of companies that are scammed, that are fake, and where their offices are, that when they reach out to you, once they pitch to you, or you see them and you want to send your CV, don't bother. Don't bother. So you've applied, they've told you to come in for an interview. It's looking good. There's been no red flag already. They seem like their job description is very clear. You've checked them out. The reviews are good online. Your friend told you that, they seem nice. Also, know that we all have different tolerance levels. What I can't accept, some people are enjoying in their company. What I think is unhealthy. Some people are like, oh, that's how every company is. You can't get any better. So don't let anybody really dictate how you totally feel about a company. Sometimes you need to rely on your own judgment. So if you go for an interview, maybe they call you for an interview, that's gotten to the next stage, they reached out back to you. They're not like many of these companies that will just ignore you, just keep short, not even bother to tell you ordinary rejection, just silence, just
if I hold it in my hand, your blood's gonna dry.
When you get to the next stage, when you get to the interview stage, feel their vibe. If first of all, that thing, some Nigerian companies that they'll tell you, oh, I'm testing you to see how long you can wait. If they keep you waiting for too long, they don't respect you. They will not respect your time, and when you get the job, they will not respect you. If somebody is respecting you from the beginning, you're not going to suddenly be respectful later. So while they're asking you questions, I know it can be easy to be consumed with nerves and just like, but you need to be confident. And I know that it's not just by abracadabra, but you need to work on your confidence. So while you're working on your confidence, observe everybody else instead. Watch their body language, watch how they interact with each other. Does it seem free? Does it seem stiff? Does it seem like conflict is in the air? How do they seem to be interacting? And then make sure that you also have questions. I know that there was a thread that was circulating some time of some questions that you should ask at a job interview that you shouldn't be shy about. So I don't know if I can find that. If I can find that, I'll also put in the description. But if not, just check around for questions that you should ask. Question I know that is really important is asking what the work-life balance is like. Many Nigerian companies don't want you to have a personal life just because they are paying you 50,000 or 100,000. They want you to. And the 50,000 is for an intern, which is another thing. Any company that doesn't want to pay you at all and wants you to work for free is a no. Is a no. Oh, job experience, something. They will use you as an intern to do all kinds of work. Please value yourself, except if you have another means of taking care of yourself. But if you're going to be paying for transportation by yourself to get there from your own money or from your parents' money, and your parents really can't afford to throw it around like that, you're going to pay for transportation fare. You get there, you walk, use your brain power, still go back home again, still die in traffic, then you're working for free. What else do you need to hear or to see to know that it's going to be an abusive company? They don't respect your time. They don't respect you. So ask direct questions about what the work-life balance is around. Let them give you examples of what the work-life balance is at. Is anybody going to be calling you at 1 a.m. to tell you that you should send a file? Is anybody going to be disrespecting your weekend and acting like it's their right? Find out. If the interviewer seems rude, that's another. Like I said, how they interact with each other and also how they speak to you. If the person seems condescending, is talking to you anyhow, is just rude. Also, if they don't seem to have HR, any company that does not have HR, that company is a criminal. How will you not have HR? What's your reason? What's the reason? So any company that doesn't have HR, or they don't seem to have any HR department, or the HR doesn't seem like, maybe the HR is part of the people holding the interview for you, and you just are getting a very bad vibe. When you have any problems, there will be no help. Not like the HR is really out there to look out for you, but at least we can all pretend that the HR, because the HR will obviously try to be there for you, but also protect the company's needs. But just make sure that at least they have a HR to at least pretend for there to be a semblance of protection for you and somebody that is looking out for you. So you've had the interview, it seems like it went well, they seem like they like you, then they promise to call, but you're the one that is chasing them, you're the one that is trying to reach them or whatever, and they just can't seem to land on a decision. That's worrying. Although a number of factors can be in play, but if it really seems like you can't just get a handle on them, it might mean that they're seeing other people, or they just aren't reliable to do what they say, or even though they promised, they said, oh, we'll get back to you, and they seemed promising, they just went with somebody else. In other words, they are ghosting you. Ghosting is as unattractive in a job as it is in a partner. Another sign is the opposite of that. If they are in a hurry to have you, so you've had the interview, right, and they're just like, okay, this, and they're just trying to rush you, or they want you to look at the contract too long, or they're just in a rush, like for you to start work now. I don't need to tell you that that's worrying. It probably means that maybe somebody left abruptly or for some reason. Maybe the former person that was applying the position before had and left. Maybe the person left angrily or whatever, and so didn't give them enough time, and they need to fill the position very quickly. There's no structured way of doing things. There's a whole process and a whole onboarding before you start work. If they are too much in a hurry, then they're trying to get you to quickly fill up a hole.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
And that might mean, Shora. Yes, I mentioned contracts, and that's something else. Please do not accept any job or any offer that wants to speak to you without any kind of written agreement. No kind of email, no kind of document to sign, nothing. People will try to take advantage of you. That's their thing. They will try to sweet talk you, tell you, oh, don't worry, you can trust me. Oh, we really like you. Oh, we really want you. And if you're just really in a hurry to have a job, or maybe you just feel like, I can trust this person, it's a lie. Everybody is trying to make money. Sometimes some people are trying to make money illegally or greedily. So you have to be very careful and protect your own interest. Make sure that there's a contract, that you sign it, that they sign it. Make sure that there's an email trail, something that you can bring up, so that in case you do need to drag them on Twitter later, you can have something to say. That's not WhatsApp. So please, and that's not voice call. I know someone that has a client that they will speak on the phone, they will have an agreement, and this client will literally change what he said when it's time to speak in the email. When it's time to, go back and forth on email, he'll say he never said that. And even I've had someone that would say things on the phone. When it was time to do emails, we'll be trying to dodge emails, we'll be trying to dodge. That's something else, even with clients generally, or even with your colleagues or anybody. Please make sure there's always a paper trail, always an email trail. So that's it. Those are the clear signs that I know and that I've had experience of, and that my friends have had experience of, and that basically I've learned about for checking out if a company would potentially be toxic, or red flags you need to watch out for, so you don't commit to that company, or don't commit to taking a job there and then they start abusing you mentally or emotionally. God forbid physically, because of bosses actually slap their staff. Hey, you want to see crazy?
Very weary. You want to see crazy?
So please make sure that you don't get into those, and if you do and you need to get out of it, please let me know if you'd like me to, because I actually left somewhere and I've actually learned. I left one toxic place and I didn't leave in the best of ways. Like, I felt like I wish I had handled it better. I was an intern, it was my first job, so I was like, free with you. When I felt like I should have handled it better. So if you want me to do a video of when you're already in a toxic work environment, signs that you really need to leave, and also how to handle it better, then let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to do that. Please stop checking out my nails, or you can if you like it. And please make sure that you subscribe and that you like this video, share with a friend that is looking for a job and just needs to be warned. Please arm them with this video. Bye guys, and I'll see you in my next video.